loose skin is a pretty big concern for a lot of people. When you lose weight, whether it's a small amount or quite a lot, it's not inevitable that you will have loose skin at the end of it, but it's pretty common. In my view, there's 7 key factors that determine whether you might be left with some loose skin after you lose weight. Some of them you can do something about, and some of them you can't. The first one is your age. You definitely can't do anything about that. The older you get, the more likely that your skin is going to lose elasticity because your production of elastin slows down. Elastin is what gives your skin that ability to stretch and then shrink back, a bit like a balloon. And as we get older, our skin just becomes less elastic. So if you are losing weight at an older age, then it's more likely that you will be left with some loose skin afterwards. And the second factor is genetics. Again, you can't do anything about your genes, but some people just have skin that ages better than other people. Just the luck of the draw. Darker skin tends to be thicker and more resilient and therefore does age better. You can sort of just look at your mum and your grandmother and get an idea of how you might expect your skin to age. To make matters worse would be to get sun damage. That would really make your skin a lot less resilient. So I suggest you always protect your skin when you're outdoors with sunscreen and clothing. And I'm talking about the skin on your body, in particular your arms, your legs, your stomach. These are areas that can get quite loose and less likely to shrink back when you lose weight, giving you that loose sort of wrinkled appearance. The third factor is how much weight do you have to lose? It goes without saying that if you have a large amount of weight to lose, your skin's going to be more stretched than someone who just wants to lose a few pounds. So the more weight, the more likelihood that you might have some loose skin at the end. You also have to take into account your weight loss history. How many times have you gained and lost weight in the past? If, like me, you've been a bit of a yo-yo and your weight has gone up and down, then your skin has been stretched and shrunk back many times, and it's more likely that you will end up with some loose skin if you then try to lose weight again. Even more so than someone who maybe has a lot of weight to lose but has never lost weight in the past. You've also got to look at things like if you've had children, and of course your skin has been very stretched during pregnancy, how many kids you've had, that sort of thing, how much stress you put on your skin, because it is like a balloon. It can only be inflated and deflated so many times before it, loses all its elasticity and becomes saggy and unfirm. Then what matters is how fast you lose the weight. With weight loss, I know you get impatient and you want to lose the weight as quickly as possible, but if you want to avoid loose skin when you're finished, then I really advise you to take it slow. If you lose the weight too fast, it's more likely that you will have loose skin at the end of it. I think you shouldn't lose more than, say, 1 to 2 pounds a week. That is an optimum amount of time to give your skin just the chance to just shrink back with your shrinking body. The kind of exercise that you do as you lose weight is going to determine whether you end up with some loose skin. The best exercise that you can do is strength training, either by lifting weights or using your own body weight. And actually the worst kind of exercise that you can do is cardio. Too much long steady state cardio is really counterproductive to trying to build muscle and can even cause muscle wastage. And you need that muscle because that's what gives your body the definition and tone and firmness and helps to flesh out your skin as you lose weight. It gives you a much better shape. And the last thing that determines whether you will have some loose skin is if you let yourself get too thin. If you lose too much weight and get really underweight, I can pretty much guarantee that you will have loose skin at the end of it. It's because you don't have enough flesh anymore to fill out your skin. I always say how important it is that you have to fill out your skin. The simple solution to this is to just bite the bullet and put on a few kilos or pounds, and just, you know, just to get to that point where you do fill your skin out again. You'll look so much better, and you might find that that in itself fixes the problem. So those are the factors that I believe determine your likelihood of ending up with some loose skin. And of course there are varying degrees of severity. It's not all the end of the world. And please don't be disheartened if you tick a few of those boxes. I know I certainly did. I did end up with some loose skin, but overall I would much rather be slim and lean and fit and in a shape that I love with a little bit of loose skin than hugely overweight and miserable. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'd love you to subscribe to my channel just by clicking the subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I bring out new fabulous videos every Friday, or new videos every fabulous Friday, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.